Hello everyone. Till now we did questions which were of difficulty level easy. Let's move to difficulty level intermediate. Our question is to find the first non-repeated character from the string. So this is the string AA, BB, C, D and E. Out of this, C is the first character which is non-repeated. So this same question can come in different ways. Like we have to find the first non-repeated character. In this case, the output will be C. We have to find all the non-repeated character. In that case, the output will be C, D and E. And find the count of each character in the string, like A equals to 2, B equals to 2 and then C equals to 1 and so on. So for all these three questions we have to follow same approach. We will do for one and then we will see how it will work for all three questions. Let's get started. Our approach will be to count the frequency of each character. So we know, right, that to count the frequency of each character will become the key and its count will become the value. So for that we have to use map. Map character will be the key, integer will be the value. Map equals to new hash map and then import. Yeah. Now I will loop through the string for character ch s dot to character array. With this loop, how I will get the values? In ch I will get each character one by one. I will get a, b, b, c, d and e one by one. And then in map we have put function. So how we put a key and a value in map, we have to pass the key. Here the key is ch. So ch is the key and the value is, let's say value is 1 or value is 2. So in the second place we have to pass the value of that key. So here we have to count it. To count it we have a function map dot get or default. This get or default, what it will do, it will check if the key is already present in the map, it will get the current count of that key. So for to pass that I will pass the key ch or the default value 0. So now in the first pass a will go, right? So a map dot put a will be added in the map and then get or default value. So right now a is not there, so it will set the default value 0. So with 0 and then we will do plus 1. So now the value will become equals to 1. Second pass again one more time a will go. So this time we will put a is already there and then get or default. Get value, the current value is 1, so it will return us 1 and then 1 plus 1 will become 2. So this way it will be added. So now if I show you system dot out dot print and then I will print the map a b, let me make some changes, b b c d e f g, print it. So you can see the A is 3 times in this string, B is 2 times, C is 2 times and so on, right? So this is how one question is completed. This question is completed, which is to find the count of each character in the string. Now let's continue with our question. Now what if we have to print the all the characters which are non-repeating? If a character is non-repeating, that means the key will be having the value 1. If let's say d equals to 1, that means d is only one time. So we will check the keys for which the value is 1. That means they are only present one time in this string. So for that we will loop through the map. How we can loop through the map? We will do for map dot entry, then it is character comma integer, then we'll do entry colon, and then map dot entry set is the function which will return us each entry one by one. How it will return us entry? This entry will now have, first time it will have a equals to 3, then second entry it will give us b equals to 2. So this entry is having a key set in it, like a key value pair. Complete key value pair is an entry. A equals to 3 is one entry, b equals to 2 is one entry, and so on. So now I will do if entry dot, I have to check the value, like if it is 1, so entry dot get value equals to 1. If the value is 1, then I will do system dot out dot print. If the value is 1, that means that key is present only one time. I will do entry dot get key, right? So let me print it now. So if you see D, E, F, G, D, E, F, G are the values which are present only one time. Let me make F 2 times. Now only D, E and G will come in output. So this is how we can print all the non-repeating characters as well. So this question, all non-repeating characters, is also completed. Now the last one is to find the first non-repeated character. So for that, what we have to do, so what we do, right? We think that okay, after printing one value, we will break it here. We will break it here. So only one character will be printed, like in this case D, and also D is the first non-repeating character, so we will think this is working as expected. But the change will be, because hash map, we are familiar that hash map does not maintain the insertion order, so it is not guarantee that D will come every time, like first D will only come, like because the insertion order is not maintained, any value instead of D, E can be printed. So just to make sure that every time the first character is printed, instead of hash map we will use linked hash map, because linked hash map maintains the insertion order. And then we will import linked hash map and run the code, and the output is D. And now even if the string is too long, right, so we are sure that the sequence will be maintained and only first non-repeating character will be printed in the output. Now this time E is the first non-repeating character, and so the first one is also completed. So this is how with the single concept we can do all these three questions. Thank you.